In the 18th century, 10 wealthy escapees from the countries France and Austria decided to create a new history in a new land called the BAFRATSCUPERG. They've grown population until they've created towns into provinces into cities, until they've created the country BAFRATSCUPERG located at Central Europe. Christianity was introduced to the whole country until the dominant religion, Protestant, and other religions was replaced by Christianity. And so, the first king, King Andrew III, one of the 10 wealthy escapees, was crowned. And of course, wars from neighboring countries happened. Many blood, sweat, and tears were sacrificed, but the heroes is forever remained in our hearts and is forever remembered. Kings crowned kings to kings from generations, and of course, celebrations were especially held. But then, an epidemic happened. So medical students from Italy and other countries went to study. After this period, the industrialization age began. The positive thing about professions is, unlike us, they're unconcerned about other people's social standing as long as they're working together to create a powerful and prosperous country. People revolt over a variety of issues, most notably those involving the government and the preservation of peace. However, the profession government is fast to act, and they have resolved matters in a way that is both peaceful and honest in order to govern the nation. They, along with other professions, are responsible for BAFRATSCUPERG's current state, rich yet considerate of one's feelings. They seem selfish, but they're not. And maybe most importantly, despite their numbers, they continue to help. Passengers of Philippine Airlines OC5, please prepare for departure and put on your seatbelts, for we're about to depart to BAFRATSCUPERG. Thank you.
They should be here by now.
For today and to learn more about our country, BAFRATSCUPERG. So here are the list of information that you need to know. So first on the list, as you can see, at the top right corner is of course the name of the country, which is BAFRATSCUPERG. So you may be wondering why BAFRATSCUPERG? Well, it's combined from the last names of the country's first founders, which are Bocanegra, Francisco, Ramirez, Talarete, Sadicon, Kalumpang, Cuerda, Pase, Guedorio, and Garcia. And guess what? BAFRATSCUPERG is also called as Land of the Wealthy, Abundant, and Liberal, which totally goes well with how elegant and rich the flag was designed.
So where is it located? It is located on Europe, specifically in Central Europe, in between the countries nations of Netherlands, Belgium, France, Germany, Switzerland, and Italy. As you can clearly see, it is a hotspot of culture mixed in between rich countries.
Now, looking for tourist spots? We have many here. There are many tourist attractions in the nation of BAFRATSCUPERG, but these are just a few to mention. The Hopeshire Castle, where you can see a spectacular and magical castle view. The Lockwood Village, where you can feel the warm and earthy ambience of the environment. The Lure Wilds Desert, where you can see a distinctive but fascinating pattern of the ground. The Primeval Lake, where you can sense a peaceful yet comforting vibes. The Central Tombstone Church, which is the landmark of the country of BAFRATSCUPERG. And the Quiet Canyon, where only the sounds of the stream and birds chirping can be heard. We also have the three uniquely designed city capitals, Clarefis in the north, Ekasi in the middle, and Zepbury in the south.
Oh, hold on. Someone's calling.
Guten Tag, Jave. Wie geht es Linen?
Sto ben. Grazie.
Bon.
Wait, hold on, Cheska. We have a client waiting here.
Oh, my bad. I'm very sorry. But since you are already here, and you've been hearing me say foreign words, let me be the one to talk to our client about the native language of BAFRATSCUPERG. So, the native language of BAFRATSCUPERG is Belgian. It is a combination with the Dutch,
Wat is uw mening over het leven in Nederland?
French,
Je pense qu'on a beaucoup de chance.
and the Italian language.
Che altro parliamo di verbi.
They, the Bafrasians, name of the people, on the other hand, have their own written language. Though not many know how to read or write it, which is why they're chosen daily, and official script is the English alphabet. Some examples, as you've heard in our conversation, include "Wie geht es Ihnen?",
Wie geht es Ihnen?
"Jesus the soul,"
Je suis désolé.
and "Gazis."
Enough of that. I'm sure that you are very interested with what the costume looks like. So now, let us move on with the Bavarian clothing. They dress in traditional Bavarian clothes. It draws inspiration from traditional German clothes but minus the small details. The woman's clothing includes a blouse, loop, dirndl, and dirndl shoes, while men's clothing includes a check shirt, braces, leather pants, wool socks, and half-wall shoes. Women may or may not wear an apron, whereas men may or may not wear a felt hat.
Moving on, with the bifurcation gestures, people with the same gender, either men or women, greet each other by kissing both sides of their cheeks, rather than a traditional one-side cheek kiss, whereas the opposite gender is greeted with a fist bump just below the chest, followed with a hug thereafter. Another gesture is, instead of the traditional crossing of fingers, Bifrasians make a unique gesture for good luck. They would put 3 fingers, the pointy, middle, and ring finger, aligned up into their mouth, smack it once with their lips, and point it high up to the sky, facing the person to whom they were wishing good luck.
Next on the line is the Bafratian mannerism. As a country of the wealthy and liberated people, you should not be surprised of how open-minded they are when it comes to business. Their minds are so locked and preoccupied with money and business to a point that they don't care about friendships and relationships. When visiting, don't be shocked if people doesn't care of other people's businesses and problems. All they care about is themselves.
What are you doing here?
Well, I think I could do a good job as your assistant.
They are perfectionist peeps, as much as I don't want to admit it, but they want everything is going to exactly as planned.
Yes, you do, because I'm not leaving him down. I gave you an order!
They don't give compliments because it is embarrassing for them, especially because Bifrasians are very private people.
They may appear unfriendly, but believe me when I say that they are the funniest and the most disciplined people you have ever met.
The Russian people are thrifty, sensible, and considerate of one another's privacy, and they generally respect society's differences.
Brendan, I love you, but we have to learn to respect each other's privacy in this house.
Now that we're done with the gestures and mannerisms,
Let's now go to the unique customs and traditions. Be punctual. Try to be 5 minutes early or late because Bafratians believe it is an unspoken rule that has become surprisingly the norm.
They hung school bags from the roofs of their houses when a member of their family just graduated from school.
You'll have to set a new schedule for dining at restaurants. Lunches aren't served until 1 p.m. and dinner most often takes place at 8 p.m.
Bafratsians don't schedule their weddings on Friday because it is said that evil spirits are created on this day of the week.
Bafratians value straightforward and direct communication. You should then not shy away from being clear and honest when talking to people.
Group of friends is going to eat for lunch that day. We should get sushi, you guys.
No, let's get Chinese food.
Okay, but sushi's better, so...
No, Chinese food sounds good right now.
Okay,
so.
it's the same thing.
No, that's racist.
Stop it. We are getting Mexican.
Speaking in a religious point of view, religion is a very private matter, especially coming from a secular country. But despite this, Bafratsians are very religious, with Christianity being the dominant religion. 60% being Christians, 30% being atheists, and 10% with other religions.
Now, last but not the least, are you wondering how the people with different status are being treated? As previously stated, BAFRATSCUPERG, as a business-friendly country, it is very clear that everyone has enough money to live on their own. Because the middle and upper classes are the only social classes in this country, the people proudly represent their title as the land of the wealthy, abundant, and liberal with pride and dignity. Everyone here is treated equally with respect, class, and discipline.
Oh wow, all of that information makes me excited. I'll take note of everything. BAFRATSCUPERG is truly a wonderful and unique country. Thank you, tourist guides.
What to do next? What filter? I'm still on the first video. Wait, what? Why is this videoing? But it's still the start of the video. How did it go from that? Okay, chill. Okay, so thanks for watching, I guess. Bye, guys. Even though I'm still editing. Bye.